Good morning. Well, yeah, I'm back. Um, I'm not going into detail, but I've had bad news left, right, and centre. Now I've got a bad knee. So, and the weather's turned crap today. It's going to be showers all day. But today's walk, I've not really planned. But I'll show in a minute the walk that I did. If that made sense. Anyway, we're following mostly along the Heritage Way. I did do another route where we did that, got into Matlock and then went up to High Tor and down. But because I've got bursitis on my knee at the moment, there is absolutely no chance of me actually walking up any hills, because otherwise I'm going to be out for months and not just weeks. I've also got new microphone, but I can't try it because it's raining all the time. The weather was meant to be nice, and then yesterday it just turned around and said showers all day. So I don't know how waterproof they are, but from the reviews it said they are really good. I have got a new tripod for the camera, a posh one as well, a very posh one. Got that, but we're trying that out on the longer walks, because today, like I say, it's just a gentle one. But I thought I'd take you along with me, because I know you all like to have a nose at me walks. And I've also got a willy cover for the camera. It's a waterproof cover, but it's just like a tea cover. And the rain's coming down even harder now, and it's only meant to be light showers. Anyway, so that's why I'm just using the phone at the moment. We'll see what photos we can get. But I don't think I'm going to be using the camera much. We'll catch up with you soon. Right, now I'm not sure if it's the Heritage Way. I think it is the Derwent Valley Heritage Way. That goes all the way into Derby. It basically follows the River Derwent, obviously. And here we go again with the rain. Yeah, follows the River Derwent all the way into Derby. I've done sections of it before, but I'm too fat and old to do that now, the full length. But yeah, it's nice, it's worth it, like I say. But it's just with my knee at the minute, it's all this is up and down, and it's like a bloody obstacle. So what is meant to be a I think it was 3 hour 15 roughly, it's probably going to turn into a lot more, because I'm not going to be grabbing the camera out every other now and then to get photos. We're having to use the phone this week. It's going to take me a lot longer because I'm having to go at snail's pace, and so far there's no brass. Sorry, children off school for the 6 weeks, you know what I mean. And no gimp sticks this week. But there will be in a few weeks. We're back in action, and I'll make sure we're out in the crap weather, not the good weather. We like the crap weather. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in a minute, because it looks a bit dodgy. And as you know me, I usually get the walk done in earlier than I thought. Not today. So, but yeah, as for the knee, I have got Panny or something like that. But anyway, bursitis, which is on the bursier, which is little fluid pods either side of your main joints. And that includes your hips, your knees, your elbows. I don't think your shoulders, I'm not sure. But when I went camping to Edale, I had to cut it short. Instead of 3, it was only 2 nights. Sorry, I'm just checking that one wasn't coming this way with 2 great whacking dogs. One of them didn't look too happy. I'll take that thing off because it's wham. But yeah, so I had to cut that short because I got one of those. Instead of taking a big camping chair, I just got one of those that flat on the ground, and when you lift the back up, it's straight and solid because when you put pressure on it. But I can't keep my legs straight. I'd have to cross my legs. Problem was, because I was sitting there for so long, I think peace and quiet, I've irritated the bursier and it's started pushing my kneecap. So I've had to rest for it for 2 or 3 weeks. It's going to be around 6 to 8 weeks in total, hence why I'm doing a gentle walk. I shouldn't really be doing roughly 6 or 7 mile, but you know me, I can't sit indoors 7 days a week. I can't sit there. I don't watch TV. I've watched all the hiking and photography stuff I can on YouTube, all the documentaries, and being out here is where I love. Let's swap that over. double chin again still. So I need to get back to the gym when this knee's done. I'll be going hell for leather for it. But yeah, so it's not something where I can just stop indoors like most people. I love being out here. And some other news, some of you know that I was hoping to move out here, but due to circumstances and situations, unfortunately, there's going to be no chance of that in any time soon. So it might be years, it might be never. So I will be sticking to the Erewash area for now, which is fine. I do like the area. Some beautiful walks and whatever around there, and you got the canal and everything. But it's just going to be more difficult to get to places now, and I've got to strategically plan it instead of going, that'll do, dumb. But yeah, I do have a walk planned when my knee's a bit better. It's not really hill walking. It follows Tissington Trail, skips Dovedale, because I'm sure a lot of you have seen that, yeah, it's getting ruined. There were way too many people visit it, and I understand, you know, it's a beauty spot, and I went there as a kid, you know, mum and dad took me there, but it's got so busy now, it's not the same, you can't enjoy it. So I'll be at Tissington Trail, following it round, coming off, follow, I can't remember exactly what it was, but drop down into Wolfskirkdale, through there, up through the field, Hartington, and then obviously photos, videos around there, and go for a coffee. I can't say cake, can I? No, because I'm trying to lose weight. I've lost a load, but I'm starting to put it back on. Yeah, cake. So yeah, I've got that planned. I've got others planned. I'm going to try and get back up the high peaks before winter if I can, because during winter I've got a 100 walks in Derbyshire book, and they're only, some are like 2 or 3, 4 miles, some are 8, 9, 10 mile. So I'm going to be trying to do some of them, because obviously longer walks, it's not always possible, because if it's icy and snow, and if we get snow. So yeah, anyway, that's me waffling on, babbling on, talking crap, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, let's crack on. Right, as you can see, there's the path, and there's a big, I think it's an overflow from the drains, water drains. So you come up over a little bridge, and it's signpost just on this little post there, there's marker, and then come back down and on you go. Doesn't help the river looks so low at the minute, and yes, that is the Derwent, but it's not been that dry for the, well, I don't know, it has this summer. Anyway, yeah, it needs cutting. Look like a right wronging. No comments, and I know who would make a comment. JP, shut your mouth. But yeah, that's one I didn't expect. I wonder why OS Maps had told me to come out and back in again, but the route says carry on, so good job I noticed, wasn't it? Otherwise, whoop, bong. Yeah, I think, like I say, this section on this side runs along the main road. Sorry, I think along the A6, I think, yeah, it's the A6, I should know. So you're not in the middle of nowhere as such. But when we come to Darley Bridge, it'll swive out, and then we'll come over the bridge, and then you follow a back lane. I can't remember the name of it now. I think it's called Heritage Lane. And then you come off, and then it's through some fields. And then we've been there on a walk, God knows how long ago. And then all you do is just follow it along there, and then that's it. All you do, follow along there. It gets a bit narrow because obviously the path narrows down, because like it's an old industrial buildings. Then it opens up, and then all you do is cross over into Matlock. There you are. I think we might end up finishing there because my knee's twisting a bit, so not risking it. Anyway, speak to you shortly. The path comes out again, but this is Peak Railway. This will take you all the way into Matlock, and it's they have steam locomotives, all sorts on, but it's worth going to. Been on it before, and it is a lovely place. Anyway, let's crack on. And now we're in the rain. Here we go. Problem with these coats, you sweat like there's no tomorrow, so you take your top off, you're ringing. But behind me is the railway station. It won't be running today, I doubt it. Not in this weather. Anyway, I've said it. Forget wet, get wet. Oh no, actually it's a campsite, caravan site. Well, there you go. Found another thing for you. You may thank me later. But yeah, we're following down here, and this will take us, should end up at Darley Bridge. Not 100%, like I say, I've not done this bit before, but as far as I know, it does. But anyway, yeah, it's nice to be away from an industrial a bit. Anyway, we'll catch up with you shortly. Well, it didn't take me long. Sheep shit. So it's dodgeball time. Well, sheep shit dodge. Never mind. Oh, somebody's had a big one, had a curry. Look, blue skies. There is blue. And that wasn't me. God knows what's happened to that sheep. Well, sounds like it's been oh God. Anyway, I'll catch up with you soon. I can't get more of a scene from the British countryside than that, can you? Derelict barn, sheep, your gate, your trees, your hills. Absolutely perfect for a photo, which I've just got. Bobos. And some people will say, sexy. Not me, before any comments, to shut your trap. Yeah, we'll see if we can, don't know, have a look in that barn. Don't know, it might be all shut, but we'll see. But at the minute, before we come off at Darley Bridge, there's the A6. And then DFS is around here somewhere, because that's all the new housing development. Another one. Yeah, well, them bloody things. Gee, a bit sweaty at the minute. I got to just literally where them lot were sat on this side. Oh, this side, should I say. They all got up, started tromping towards me, so I walked faster, then they slowed down. I crap myself, I love the animal, I do adore cows, but when they're inquisitive, they don't know how powerful they can be, hence trampled on. So I will try and avoid cows from now on. Anyway, plan is to get onto this road, follow it straight, well, there's a lane, and follow it straight down, get to Darley Bridge, and I was going to follow the original way. I've done too many times before, but there is another path, cuts through the field and follows the Peak Railway all the way along to Dimple, which is on the edge of Matlock. Then we'll follow in there. I'll get a little bit of video at Matlock, then we'll finish there. So yeah, been a nice short walk. I got chased by cows, but there you go. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Go and have a quick look at the church. So, instead of coming from that road turning right, I know for a fact, cars again, because it's a busy road, because Darlingdale's up there, but there's a path that comes across follows, and I'm going to see if you can get onto the path instead of going all the way out here and having to cut across, because it would save me legs anyway. Not far to go, a couple of miles, something like that, and then yeah, we'll go a bit of video in Matlock and then we'll finish there. Right, even though I'm not the end, this is the end, because it's the end of the video. So, hope you've enjoyed it. We've got a little bit of capture where I'm going to. It's going to confuse the hell out of me doing this. Of Matlock. Yeah, it's a nice short walk. Alright, took me time getting here, but it's worth it because I'm away from towns. You know, I'm out where I want to be. Alright, I'm not hill walking, that's going to be in a few weeks. But yeah, I have got a walk planned potentially for Friday to put up Sunday, but we'll see how things are. But we've definitely one next Wednesday. I'm going to do that, keep that up regular. If I can, while I've got the time, I will do 2 walks a week. So hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow on all the socials, which are below in the wording section. I don't know. And yeah, hope it's inspired you, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.